Good morning. Here, you can have the first sip. I am so behind on editing YouTube vlogs, mostly because it's been a pretty busy couple of weeks, but also because I have not been able to format a new hard drive that I need. And that is just one of the woes of doing long form content. You always need a new hard drive. But that is not why we're here today. We are here because we are kicking off a whirlwind second half of the week. Today is Wednesday. It's about 7 in the morning. I wanted to get a relatively early start to my day. I am off work today, off my full-time job today. And in a few hours, we are going to hop on the train and head to New York. I got invited to an event with Little and Brown. I think it's going to be a preview of some of the books they have coming out this spring and summer. I'm really excited about it. I feel like I've just recently started to consistently get invited to things like this. And for so long, I was like, it's always during the week. I'm like, it's hard to navigate with like taking time off of work and like making time. But honestly, I just have to make time for things that are important. And this is important. So we made time. Yes, today will be a New York City day. We're going to the event. It's later in the evening, but during the day, I'm actually going to meet up with one of my good friends, Sheena, who I have known online forever, but I don't think I've ever really gotten to hang out with her in person. If you are a long time by Amber Burns follower, if you remember when my handle was AmberSB_, which was a time, you will remember maybe this illustration that I used on like some of my channel branding. There was merch with it for a point. Sheena is the incredible illustrator and artist that did that illustration of me. It was such a fun time of by Amber Burnsing. And Sheena is just like the most talented illustrator and such a hard worker, like is working full time, doing her art, doing, I'm sure, a million freelance and side projects, and also creating content. And then she's also in school. I don't know if I said that. So Sheena's amazing. We're going to meet up and do a little bopping around the city while I have some hours to kill before the event. And then we're going to go and see what Little and Brown has in store. I'm really excited to meet some other bookish creators in person too. There's so many book creators that live in New York, which is so funny because you would think I lived hours away from the city, the way as infrequently as I've gone, but that is definitely changing these days, and I'm excited to meet more people there, make more connections, and like finally put real faces to like the faces that I've seen on my Instagram forever. So that will be today. It's going to be a long day. I'm taking a later train back home. And then tomorrow morning we head right back out. I'm already fully packed. I actually need to probably check into my flight and make sure my bag is added. But I am heading to Austin, Texas for the rest of the week. Well, until Saturday. This is a work trip from my full-time job. We have a client who is sponsoring a conference out there, and we're also hosting an event. I got to plan this event by myself, so I'm really excited to see it finally come to life, and honestly for it to be done, because you get to a point when you're planning things where you're like, I just need to be on the other side of it, and I'm very much ready to be on the other side of it. So I leave tomorrow morning for Austin, and I'm there until Saturday, coming back home on Saturday, and then by then I will be so peopled out, so ready to hobble into my little introvert cave. I think I'm just going to probably lay on this couch for a full 24 hours on Sunday. And then we're back to work on Monday. So it's a busy one. I'm hoping it's a really good one and that everything goes smoothly. Knock on everything. The airport situation does seem to be in a little bit of a better condition, but I'm one of those people who loves having extra time at the gate. I don't mind getting to the airport an hour and a half before boarding and sitting at the gate and reading my little book. Yeah, getting there early has never been a problem for me. But we have some hours before we have to head to the train, and a couple of things I need to get done. One is I need to straighten up in here a little bit because I was doing all this packing and organizing. I have some stuff that I have to bring with me for the event and for the conference in general. So I actually am checking a bag, which I never do. So I had to just get stuff organized in my suitcase last night, and there's just debris from my packing journeys everywhere. So I'm going to throw some stuff away. I have to take the trash out, run the dishwasher, just wipe stuff down. And I'm going to spend an hour or two just banging out some of my own freelance work before I head to New York, because I'm not bringing a laptop with me at all or an iPad. I just want the essentials I need for the day. And before I get on the train, I have to decide what book I'm starting. Yesterday was a great day for new romance releases, and I have a very fully loaded Kindle. So I'm really excited to get some good train reading done. We have like, I guess like an hour and a half-ish. It's a little bit less than that both ways, tonight and this morning. And then my flight tomorrow, I want to say there's a time difference. I think Austin is an hour behind. So that's going to throw me off and throw off my whole calendar. But I think my flight is 3.5 hours. So then I have 3 hours going there and 3 hours coming back on Saturday. So there's a lot of good reading time. I don't think I'll have a ton of time to read once I'm in Austin during the day because I'll be at the conference and then doing the event and then conferencing. I am going to try to sneak and check out an independent bookstore while I'm in Austin because I feel like it's illegal for me to go someplace and not try to find an indie bookstore or a stationery store or a needlepoint store. Maybe we'll try to go for all three, an Amber trifecta. But yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys along for this. It's going to be a good week. I have a good feeling. I'm already so tired and my allergies are kicking my butt. Like, I am a piece of ragweed. I am pollen at this point, and I hate it. But I think it's going to be good. So I'm going to finish my coffee, unload the dishwasher so I can load it, and let's get this day started. All right, we've had a very productive morning. I'm about to hop in an Uber and go grab my train. We're making great time, but I keep getting all these alerts that sorry if you can hear the dishwasher also, but we did get that done. But I keep getting alerts that there is construction at 30th Street, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit more buffer time, just in case it's weird over there. But it is time to go to New York. I will put the camera down and show you the outfit for the day. Okay, you're not gonna be able to see. Okay, hopefully I can go back far enough that you can see, but it's simple, denim top. It's gonna be in the 80s today, but the low is a little bit low, so I wanted to have a jacket just in case. Just this beige tank top and my green jeans. I'm wearing one of my favorite Bagoo bags. I love it because it holds so much. I have my Kindle, my tripod, all the like daily essentials that I need. I might actually throw my iPad in here just to have it because I did have some more things I want to finish maybe on the train. All the stuff is in here. Everything can fit. And then for shoes, I forget the name of the model, but I just got these Adidas and they're very comfy. So I'm going to wear these to walk around in while I get my steps in the city. So let's head out. I have snacks in my bag because I didn't really eat a ton and I'm sure I'll get peckish on the train, but let's go to the city. To make a pit stop. I have to get allergy medicine because I'm struggling. I'm about to miss my turn. Good morning. I am so tired. Yesterday was an amazing day. I feel like, I don't know, at some points I feel like I wasn't vlogging at all. And then I felt like I was vlogging more. I don't know. I can't even talk right now because I'm so tired. So let me take a sip. Okay. My brain is recalibrating now. But yesterday was amazing. I ended up spending most of the day just chatting with Sheena. It was so warm out and we're both like, we can't do the heat. So we ended up just popping into a little, we went to Nico Neko together. I think she ended up buying a notebook. I didn't grab anything, mainly because we went to the one in the East Village again. And that one is just so tight. If there are 3 people in there, you can't like enjoy your shopping experience. Like it's just so tight. It literally is like a table with 2 small little aisles to walk around it with stuff on all the walls. So I didn't really flip around much. I mainly looked at notebooks and I was like, I don't need to bring another notebook into this house anytime soon. So I left there empty handed, but then we went and caught up and chatted for like literally almost 3 hours until it was time for me to head closer to the event. I had a little bit of time to kill before I had to be there. So we went to B&H, the camera store. I've never been to B&H before. I've only ever seen like New York City based creators go and shop for their vlog cameras or their other gear. It is the most overwhelming store I've ever seen. There's like this conveyor belt over your head on the first floor that's like bringing product down to the checkout. There's 3 different levels. You can test out so many cameras. I looked at another camera that I decided I don't need right now, but really, really wanted to grab for vlogging. But it was so cool. I haven't, me and Sheena used to talk pretty regularly. Like I said, we've done some projects together, but we had so much life to catch up on, which was such a good time. And she's just like the best person. So if you're not following Sheena, you should give her a follow because I know that she just bought a new camera. So I feel like she's going to drop some very good content in the very near future. The actual event was so fun. Like, you guys saw there were so many books that they have. I'm too lazy to go grab it and too tired, but they sent us home with like, there were 2 tote bags for each of us to take full of goodies and books. Literally, I consolidated and I didn't take all of them, but between the books that they had in our giveaway bags and the stuff that was around for us to take, I left with a medium size LL Bean boat and tote full of books. And I also had to put some books in like the bag that I had for the day. So I want to say I took like 12 books home plus some little goodies. It was so fun. There are some really good titles coming out from Little Brown this spring and summer. And Hachette just also has great titles because there's so many imprints. I always forget how many imprints live under one publisher because when you think about the fact that most books are published by 5 publishers, like 5 big houses, all with little imprints under them, it's actually insane. I got in around 11. My train got in at like 10:30. It just took forever to get an Uber from the train to my house. And as soon as I got in, I kind of like got myself together and just passed out. I did start a book on the train. I started On Thin Ice by S. Rena. It's a new release from Forever, which is a Hachette imprint. Trying to keep my publisher straight. But it is a hockey, like I would call it new adult because they're all in college, a hockey romance. It's a wide shoes romance. So it's going to be our female main character, Sam, and then 3 of these hockey players. Every hockey romance that I've read has just been so spicy. So I'm like bracing myself. I'm about 20% in and I'm really liking it. So Sam is our main female character. She's like come up from a rough family. She lost her mom. Her stepfather is like abusive and she's transferring to this college trying to get her life together and provide a future so she can go back and get custody of her younger brother. And then we're following 3 of the hockey players. I'm going to mess their names up. One, I forget his real name, but they call him Monster because he's so, no, they call him the Mountain, not Monster, Mountain, because he's so big. He seems like super sweet and endearing, like he's a gentle giant, which I'm liking so far. And now I'm blanking on the other two's names. I think it's Brayden and one other, but they all have very different stories. Like one is like at this school and his dad I think is like the chancellor and he's definitely like the rich kid that everyone thinks has it all and couldn't like what could he possibly want more of, but he's struggling in school and he's like not doing well grade wise and doesn't really know like what's next for him. The other one is hiding a secret about his mom, and the way that they're connected he's connected to the main character. I don't want to spoil it, but they have like a connection from their childhood that's kind of steeped in both of their like trauma. So far it's good. It's a lot of really good character building, but it's moving really fast. If I wasn't so exhausted, I probably could have been further in while I was on the train and when I got in last night. So I think I'm about 60 something pages in right now. And I have like 3 hours on a plane. So hopefully that means I make a dent in it. I would love to, this is ambitious, be done that book by the time I have to fly home on Saturday. So on Saturday, I can start a new book. Right now, I'm going to finish this coffee, then head to the airport. It's around 8 in the morning. My flight is at 10. I've been checking the security wait times, and it looks like everything is pretty normal. The TSA pre-check line in my terminal is at 2 minute wait time right now. So I feel good about that. I have to check my bag, but that shouldn't take me very long. I haven't checked a bag in so long. I forgot they weigh it. And I was like, I wonder how much that bag weighs. I don't think I did that much, but like, I feel like I packed more than I need. We'll see how that goes. I would love to not have to pay extra. That was the longest flight I've been on in a while. How long was the flight? In my mind, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hour flight. In reality, I took off at 10:35 my time and landed 2:31 my time, or my old time. My new time is an hour behind, which is confusing. So how long is that? 10, 11, 30, 12, 31, 32, like 4 hours. At one point, I took a nap and I woke up and I was like, oh, are we not landing? And I still had an hour left of the flight. But it worked in my favor because the Wi-Fi wasn't working for most of the flight. So I couldn't really do work or anything. All I could do was read, which love that for me. So I read so much of On Thin Ice. When I left Philadelphia, I was on page, I think like 64, and I am now on page 190. So I read over 100 pages while I was on that flight and probably could have read more if I wasn't dozing off. I had a coffee about 45 minutes into the flight and I bought like a canned draft latte from La Colombe at the airport, and I'm so glad I did because I could not have, sometimes I will on a plane just for like the experience and the caffeine of it. I will get a plain coffee, like get coffee on the plane. It's that instant coffee and it's always pretty bad, but it will wake you up. If I would have banked on that, I would have been screwed because I didn't have hot water, so they couldn't have made me an instant coffee. So I had that Giraffe La Colombe can, and I don't know if they've changed the formula since I bought them last time or if it's an airport thing, but it did not taste like it normally tasted. Like it was a little, like a weird sweetness. I don't know. I didn't love it, but I chugged it, and it did nothing for me. But what has been doing something for me, which I'm so grateful for, is the allergy medicine. So I feel a lot better landing in Austin than I did touching down in New York yesterday. We won't have to do any emergency sprints for allergy meds because I have everything in my bag. And now it's time to like do the things that I came here for. So I just checked into the hotel a little bit ago and started going through my emails. I had 158 emails between my work email and my personal to get through. So there's that. There's a session tonight for the conference that we're here for that I wanted to go to in about an hour. I'm so time warped because even just going back an hour, I'm like, what time is it? Like, is it almost 3? Is it almost 2? I don't know. So I need to adjust and change my clothes. I think I'm gonna just do a dress tonight. I was gonna stop by. There's also like a welcome happy hour, and I feel like I always come to conferences and like try to make myself be social, but I really just wanna go to bed. But I'm going to be a little social. So I might pop by that, which is right after the session that I'm attending. I still need to also like get my conference badge and all that good stuff and meet up with the clients that I'm here with. I'll probably end up having dinner with her, I assume. We'll see. My Uber driver was very yappy and gave me a lot of recs for food around this area. So I'm sure I'll find something. And I have a cute dress that I want to wear, so I want someone to see me in my cute dress. The chaos of getting an Uber from the airport in Austin, there has to be a better way. But the chivalry of Austin, I'm here for that. Shout out to the man who grabbed my bag off of the baggage claim conveyor belt because I could not get it. I literally just saw an arm and it was in front of me the next second, and I was like, I'll take that. Lots of just like it's a very different tempo down here, you can tell, and I'm into it. I would really benefit from a nap, but I have to read at least 10 more emails before I do anything else. I'm gonna figure myself out. The next time you see me, hopefully I look a little bit more pulled together, at least have some lip gloss and brow gel on, and we're gonna pull it together. I'm gonna get together. The next time I tell myself that I can do back-to-back long days of travel, someone correct me. Someone tell me, hey, remember that time you did New York, Philly, Austin, and you were dying and stuff? Like, during peak allergies, like the audacity of me, I really can't believe I did this. I slept like a rock last night. It is almost 7:30 and all the events of the day start around 9. So I'm gonna go head out and grab coffee and like a little breakfast. So many of my followers have sent me great Austin recs. There's a lot in this area. It's really cute downtown. It kind of reminds me like if like the techie part of LA and the slower, quieter parts of like just being down south had a baby, is how I would describe it. But like very cute, lots of like trendy bars and cute things were what I did my little walk around last night. But someone sent me a coffee shop that's not far, so I'm gonna walk to that, check it out, hopefully get something good, and hopefully it's not too crowded. And then I'm gonna come back. I need to get through some emails before I head and start my day. Tonight is the night of the actual event that we're hosting. I don't know if I explained what it was, but we're basically hosting a bunch of mom creators for a dinner to get to know the brand that I work for better. So after some morning sessions, I'm going to come back and put together the gift bags, do some last minute confirmations with the restaurant, any other last minute emails and stuff. And then the dinner is at 7. So, at some point I will get myself lunch too. There's a good barbecue spot. It's called Cooper's, and my Uber driver recommended Cooper's to me. So maybe I'll get barbecue for lunch. I'm back in the Paris crew neck that I traveled in because it's so comfortable. It's only in the 70s, but I felt like this and biker shorts was the way to go for my morning walk. So let's go get a couple steps in and get coffee because I really need the coffee. You could see I destroyed the bed because I was sleeping like a monster, but it was necessary. I secured the bag and the beverage. They had breakfast tacos, and I feel like not getting breakfast tacos in Texas is against the law. Also got 2 salsas. Anytime someone gives me the option for a red or a green salsa, I always opt for green. Just tends to have a little bit more of a kick. I got 2 breakfast tacos, 1 bacon and 1 migas. Migas is one of my favorite breakfast tacos that I only knew existed like last summer. It's like a breakfast taco with egg, pico cheese, and then they put tortilla chips in it, like these little tortilla chips. It's so good. I think first we try the coffee. I was concerned about the coffee to ice ratio because there's very light ice. That's good. They had a signature drink that was like, it sounded like it was kind of a blended, like frappuccino-ish coffee, maybe. They said it was creamy. Maybe not frappuccino, but like it sounded really sweet. It said it had chocolate and hazelnut in it. I'm not a big fan of either of those, so I just went with a regular iced latte, regular milk. And it's really good. It's very smooth. I would go back. It was a quick walk. I thought it was going to be not a much longer walk, but it seemed like it was farther than it actually was, but solid coffee. Let's try the migas. Oh wow, she is very full. Perfect size breakfast taco. Don't worry, I washed my hands as soon as I got back to the hotel. Downtown Austin is very quiet in the morning. Let's try one bite with no salsa. Very good tortilla. I'm not getting the migas, but it's good. The tortilla chips have great flavor, but they're soft. Which, like, in a migas taco, the chips do get a little bit softened because they're in a taco. But I'm used to it giving a little bit more crunch. Well, this is good. The salsa is good. This is a banging breakfast. Thank you, Austin. 1 taco down. I'm giving the migas a 7 out of 10. Really good. I didn't love that the chips weren't crispy at all, but it was good flavor. Tasted great by itself and with the salsa. I've moved on to the bacon. I already had a bite. You really just can't go wrong with bacon. Like, there's very little you can do to mess up bacon and egg. And it's really good. Joe, you are okay with me. I'm going to eat, get through a few more emails. I keep forgetting there's a time difference because I was like, why am I already so behind on emails and chats? It's because everyone else has been up for an hour and online for an hour longer than I have. It's my last night in Austin and I just got ready for my event. I will show you the dress because I'm obsessed with this dress, but I do have to leave. I did makeup for the first time in weeks because my allergies have been so bad I haven't wanted to put anything on my eyes. I'm just going to wipe off of my eyes. But even though I didn't pack that much makeup because I knew I didn't want to do too much, I think I did okay. Just a little concealer, brows, and blush that I also put on my eyes, and then my standard lip combo. I will try to link as much as I can in the description because I know that is helpful. But let me show you this dress. This is a dress that I got in my Nuuly rental. It's a maxi. I brought heels that I'm not going to wear because I don't have it in me. I can't even see if you can see me, but it's a very cute dress. Very cute. And I'm bringing one of my favorite little bags, my Brandon Blackwood. I love this bag. I have a big box that I have to carry full of the gift bags for tonight, so I'm going to crossbody this on my way there. Another reason why I didn't want to wear heels. But I have to go because I want to be there early to beat everyone else there and get some setup done. So wish me luck. I hope this goes well. I really hope this goes well. Good morning. It is officially time to go home. I've never been more excited to go sleep in my own bed than I am to sleep in my own bed tonight, to shower in my own shower. I wasn't even gone that long. Like the I can't talk because I need coffee, which is where we're going. But this week has just been so scattered and so many things have just like been in my brain. I can't follow up anymore. I can't circle back. I can't forward your email. I just need everyone to stop talking to me for the next 350 business days. Just shh, don't talk to me. But this morning, first of all, my body woke me up at 5 in the morning. And I think it's because I've been naturally waking up out of my sleep with anxiety every day this week, thinking about all the things I had to get done to get through this week. So I think my body was like, what's one more day? Like, let's just send her, keep her even keel. Let's jar her awake from her sleep with thoughts of like things to get done, which is nothing because today's Saturday. So there's no work. My event last night went really well. Definitely had some hiccups, but overall went really, really well. I'm really happy with it. And the client seemed really happy with it, which is great. Now my life belongs to me. Technically, the conference, like the larger conference that we're here for, is still going on today. So I am going to pop into some sessions, but I'm just like in my travel clothes at this point because my flight is at 2. So, and checkout is at 11. So I just needed to have my things together so I can pop up, grab my bags, and head to the airport. I also don't know what like Saturday traffic is like in Austin or like what I should expect from that. So I'm going to leave earlier. I also keep getting served all those videos. It's like my boarding time is in 20 seconds and I'm just leaving the house. I hate those videos. So I'm hoping by documenting my own behavior, I can reset my algorithm to only show me the type A travelers. Like type B travelers, I hope you get to where you need to be, but like I can't watch that process. It gives me agita. But I did want to get up bright and early because I really want to get to La La Land Coffee. They open at 6:30. It's 7 now. I'm hoping it's only like a less than 10-minute ride from my hotel, so it shouldn't take me long to get there. And I'm hoping I can get something good. I think I'm going to try one of the specialty lattes. They have like a banana bread situation. That sounds interesting to me. And I don't know if I'm going to go for that or for a matcha. I haven't really had a matcha since I've been in Austin. And I think they are known for having like good matcha drinks, but I feel like I desperately need a coffee right now. And matcha just doesn't have the same kick. So I'm going to head out and head that way. I just finished getting ready. I packed my bag last night and just had to put my skincare stuff in this morning. So we're good there. My carry-on is also together. I did a sweep of the room. I made sure I didn't leave the Kindle in the bed. Speaking of the Kindle, I did not finish my current read on Thin Ice by S. Rena, but I'm really close. I'm really enjoying this book. It is very like, it does read very young. Like I think you could easily swap the ages and have these kids, these characters be high school seniors versus college seniors and sophomores. Because it does read a little bit young to me, even though the spice is definitely not young. But the characters do come off as young, but it's insanely readable. Like the fact that, yes, I've had a long flight and some train rides and hotel downtime. I snuck away yesterday to read on the little roof deck they have at the hotel. So I've had time to get more reading done, but the fact that I'm 339 pages into a book that I essentially started 2 days ago, when I've been such a slower reader lately, should tell you just how bingeable and readable this is. And I'm definitely getting to the thicker part of the plot. So I'm at 84%. I do think there's a chance I could finish like either before my flight takes off or very early into my flight. And I already have other books downloaded. I have The Art of Loving You and Big Girl Blitz downloaded on here. So there's a good chance that I will be finishing this book and starting another within this day, which I feel so powerful, so powerful. Also, my favorite bag, this Calpac belt bag, which is really like the ultra fanny, just proved again why it is the best bag of all time. I might get another one in black, honestly, because it's just such a good bag. It holds so much and it has a million pockets. I will definitely link it. I think there's actually a newer version and they have other luggage pieces in that collection that I honestly might look into. I think there's also like a tote or something. It is the perfect bag because you have everything you need like right on you, and it's a million and like a trillion pockets on this. So everything is organized for the airport. I keep all my IDs and wallets in one area. I have little snacks in an area, so I have like protein bars that I need. I keep all my little like hydration electrolyte packs in another pocket. I have my Kindle in there. I have my camera will be in there. My phone charger will be in there. Like it holds a ton, but it still doesn't make it feel like you're carrying like a super heavy bag. So highly recommend Calpac. I'm a Calpac loyalist. My check bag is Calpac. My carry-on duffel today is Calpac. Like Calpac really can do no wrong in my book, and their stuff lasts forever and it's great quality and usually at really reasonable prices. So not an ad, but Calpac it could be. Hello. All right, I'm rambling because I'm not caffeinated, so let's go get a coffee. Okay, I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I got the burrata truffle avocado toast and just their regular Lala latte because I'm definitely going to go back and get a matcha to try. But let's see what it's hitting for. I didn't get a straw and that was a mistake. This is so effing good. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what's in this cloud foam, but I'm not convinced it's not crack. That is delicious. This is the avocado toast. It's getting buggy out here. I'm not gonna be able to eat all this. This little area of downtown is very cute. It looks like it's all mostly like retail and then like cute little like stores you've seen before. Like I'm next to a place called Veneer Lounge and I'm concerned about that. Like are we just getting veneers and hanging out? This is delicious.